No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work? Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid.
I'm sorry.
Ren. Good.
Right.
That little speech.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... My people, we lived in hiding. So we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own. What?
What's that noise?
Alphen, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dahna.
Not just into Dahna, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dahna is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is...
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shionne? Shionne?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pillaging.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganatheros until we come...
Cislodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been, and we haven't gotten clues from any of...
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 3... Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows?
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something.
I bet the whole of Dahna's losing its mind right about...
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting...
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pillaging seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dahna's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dahna, did anyone else see any weird light shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
No.
All right. You don't steak? Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by...
Huh? Got it.
Right.
Okay, off we go.
It's huge. I bet it'd be a good way to test my strength.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Airborne beast. My heaven and earth. I never wailing banshee.
pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
On guard! Denied!
The waters of creation.
Think you can fly?
Dance, don't mind if I do. Spread!
On guard! Burn in hell! Legit!
Far beyond the darkest sky.
Back you!
A chain between heaven and earth. Glacial spear.
You require a help.
In a bind?
Got it. Now's our chance.
Sonic thrust!
Shooting star! Radiant on my tail.
Finish it!
Spear.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Far beyond the darkest sky. I call upon thee.
Think you can fly?
Where are you going? Hurricane strike! Shooting star! The waters require complete focus. Hurricane strike! Ready! What would I do? Tidal wave! Magic is in! Blah, blah, blah. In here! The enemy is going all out!
In a bind?
Blah, blah, blah. Ready!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Close one!
This one's mine.
Blah, blah,
This
blah.
one's mine.
Sealed!
Going in.
Cyclone!
We've got him on the run!
Denied!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Down! Evil! Freeze Lancer! Will this help? Healing circle! Glacial spear!
There you are!
Going in! Magic
Hurricane! I'll smash you! On the ground!
Blobble!
Prepare to be seized! No further! Dragon Swarm!
Flame! I'm here all day! Do it!
Explosive ring!
Law! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
We finally made it.
Hello. Oh.
Yeah.
But why? Volron's where? Bouts. Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over.
Yeah, huh? Hey!
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
We've managed to amass quite the little fortune.
This is perfect! I'll have everybody's mouths watering when...
Good night, everyone. All right, guys. Ready to go? Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shionne. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara!
How did it come to this?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Penumbra!
Watch this!
Radiant, if they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Freeze Lancer! I'm ready! By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace! Explode!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it. Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
I bet that one could give me a decent workout.
You're planning to fight it alone?
Nope.
By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace!
They got me blade!
Explosion! Insects should stay on the ground.
You picked the wrong fight!
Where are you going?
Can't get out of this!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Tempest engulfs you!
Better if you don't sit up.
Now you see what I can do! Unity of your movement is simply incredible.
Let the marksman handle this!
You hear it now!
Flare tornado!
Begin! Eat this!
I never miss! Radiant blast!
Things come to an end. In a bind?
Flare tornado!
You're mine!
Freeze
Let
Lancer!
me free you of your power. Dispel!
Explosion!
I'm on it!
Rising
By
Wiper!
the power of flame!
This one's
By
all
the
mine!
power of flame!
Ignite!
Vanish
Finish it!
Soaring blast! Armor won't save you!
Explosion!
Blow away!
Here I come! Rush!
Now I'm in this. Sweeping them up is a one-man job.
By all means, be my guest.
I mean, you can help if you want.
You're
my wearied companion. Sure.
Healing circle!
What a relief.
Let's give it a whirl!
That's the spot.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Toxicity! Zephyr Trident! Obvious impact!
Flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
I'm ready.
Pathetic! Do it! Dohaline! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Take it! Let the
Can't
marksman
get out of
handle
this.
One more!
Now in the cool.
It's down!
By the evil not in your dream!
Should have messed with me. Awaken and wreak havoc. Armor won't save you.
Explosion! Where are you going? They're crumbling!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Eat this.
I'll heal you all!
Severing wind!
City of
Searing
darkness.
tempest!
Rising
Intensified wind! Flare tornado! Radiant blast!
Now further.
Glacial spear! Here's
Such
evil!
unadulterated
Freeze
fury.
Lancer! Glacial spear!
I'm ready.
Was mine!
Dohaline!
Light burst forth.
Radiant finish it!
I've been doing really great lately.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Sure. Just great.
Well, anyway,
Oh, we've got just relax.
guess I'll do some laundry and...
What does it look like? We're doing...
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not...
Of course not. I have a good memory.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him.
Oh, good. If you say so, Al.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I...
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric.
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you...
What was that?
Nothing.
Well, I suppose I should take... Oh, Doha.
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner.
Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought...
Why? Did you want to be...
No, I wasn't saying. The night is aglow, yet what I hold most dear are the words...
That's not like...
brimming to hear your words of what...
I guess I'm proud of them, so... They don't, and I don't, but aside, and if not, I can't help...
Lost life with...
You're right, and we still...
with you.
Okay.
Hey, dinner's ready. Wow.
Oh? Dohaline, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes. I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic. You're being targeted.
Fear. Here's the evil. Please don't mind if I do. Leave the enemy's arms to me.
An admirable display of force.
An admiral? I can't even swim.
Never mind.
Do it! Sonic thrust!
This is in the sky is mine. Take it. Help this. Arch seal. Slice them.
I'm ready!
Alphen, this ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these...
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories. That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahna master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pillaging?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Vanish without a trace! Dragon swarm! Coming down! Explosion! Rending you apart!
I'll heal you all!
Bloody hell! Not today!
I shall kill you where you stand.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
You make quick work of it.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
Really don't. Together, that wasn't even a problem.
You've noticed it.
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shionne.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret.
And you're saying it's related to Shionne?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed. And yet she isn't. There's also the matter of the power that she inherited.
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shionne exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shionne, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did?
No backing down! Flame! Vanish without a trace!
I shall ensure you survive this!
Smash you! Dragon Swarm!
In a bind?
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Freeze Lancer!
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
I'm never fit.
Rising Viper!
Freeze Lancer! Freeze Lancer!
Rotating pile driver! Step back! This one's all law!
Right, here goes!
Stay calm.
Radiant
I shall provide assistance.
Searing tempest, and that's thy whip! Flare tornado! Glacial
This one's
spear!
mine!
Pierce evil!
I can shatter any
Freeze
steel!
Lancer!
That's awesome! No further!
Freeze
Flying
Lancer!
free!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Searing tempest!
The everlasting dark!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
I'm ready!
Looks like we got them all. I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zuko cages.
Definitely.
Right, here goes!
By the power of flame! Vanish denied!
Armor won't save you! Bloody
Arctic coming through! Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Yours are not the
Freeze
skills of
Lancer!
just any warrior. Pesky airborne
Flare
scoundrel.
tornado! Sounds like a job for yours truly!
I'm ready!
Freeze Lancer!
In an instant!
Impact claw!
We work well together.
Should have messed
Finely
with me!
timed waltz.
Searing! I'm ready!
Here and now!
Glacial spear! Freeze Lancer!
Wow! Look what I just found.
Hey, new equipment!
I won't forgive you!
This one's all mine! Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right, no time to hold back.
Those arms even that
Get out of bed! I knew we could count on you!
As we all count on yours.
Aw, shucks! You're welcome.
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it. How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shionne's thorns are dark astral energy. Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dahna they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dahna, they're shooting it back down to Dahna as well.
I don't know. It all happened so...
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shionne and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before pillaging.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to...
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're...
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now.
Yeah.
Courteous, aren't you?
You dare strike me from behind? Now you see what I can do!
Where you go? Let the marksman handle this.
Now
Be
I'm
careful,
in the
Arwen. This one isn't normal.
You're not holding any airborne. I'm only beginning.
We got the advantage!
Seriously? Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause we're on the hunt! Do it! Bloody hell!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Coming through!
No
further! I'm on it!
Take this!
Explosion! Glacial sphere! Here's the evil! Your wings won't save you from me!
Negative
Freeze laser! Freeze
got
laser!
fires!
I've got this! Let him march you!
All yours! Our weapons are the sword and...
this, and...
Staff.
And you ruined it.
By the power of flame!
They got me flying soil! Awaken and wreak havoc!
Far enough!
Whirlwind snap!
Explosion! Explosion!
Is that statue wielding art? Now I've seen everything! This is it!
We got the flying freeze!
Look at me going!
Shionne, can you take care of them?
Your
No
blade
sooner
moves
said
like...
than done!
I just let my instincts take over.
How fascinating.
Looks like it could be worth something.
This'll make us even more formidable.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down.
It looks like we can control it from our side.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on...
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be alright.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Renwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got...
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must...
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan. A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those?
Especially not Renan's. For an Imperial power. Still, I dare say there should be the...
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't...
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a...
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0...
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harros should be in good hands.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone...
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. And knowledge...
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Lagiel, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up.
Mahag Saar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back.
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who...
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each...
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Brett.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Well... Oof.
Mm-hmm.
We finally made it. Judging by the stench, I'd say the animal...
Rice, I think. Or wait, what if we used wheat and... No, potatoes! I can't decide...
Shionne, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if...
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I...
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around.
I know. Just whatever...
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about...
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen...
Actually, I remember I had...
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soul. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept it.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast. Morning. Ready to head out?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
There.
Looks like this place opens out into the ocean.
The water's so much cleaner than what... on the surface. I even see...
Looks like we got another
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Dahna owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Dahna owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making a...
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Shionne can interpret for it.
Huh? Oh, no, I mean...
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on.
Really? Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you can... Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Well, come on. The perches are only... Finally. If only we could have